Hey, what is going on, guys? It's TFox here, yet again for part 2 of my The Crew 1 rambling. Oh my god, that was loud. I apologize for that, everyone. Well, that's if it's loud on there. So yeah, my game crashed in part 1. Actually, my drivers crashed, that's why the recording stopped, so I apologize for that. So I guess this will just be part 2, and I'm going back into the game now. I can't remember what I was talking about. I think I was saying it was a shame that they didn't continue this formula of the world being so unique in the Crew 2 and Motorfest, and they sort of focus more on the car list and having customization and stuff like that, which is a shame. But again, I'd also like to state that I'm not really going off the script here. I'm sort of just talking straight from my heart with this game, so apologies if it's just sort of rambling, but I've never really done commentary videos like this before, but I thought this would be a great place to start because I love the Crew so much. Let's just stop that. I'm probably going to get a copyright strike for this anyway, but it certainly doesn't even matter because there's only going to be like 2 people watching this. So we'll just cruise. Let's go to somewhere else. You know, we've been cruising around Midwest, East Coast. Let's just cruise around somewhere else. Let's go deep south. Let's drive around Miami for GTA 6. I do love the fast travel as well, how you can sort of just go anywhere. And that brings me to the next point, which is the story in this game. Now, the story, it was a little cliche, let's be honest. It's just, basically, if you don't know it, I think his brother gets killed at the start, and then you have to infiltrate the racing gang that killed him and rise through the ranks to get your revenge. It's very cliche, it's kind of dark, but it just works for a game like this, because what I love, going back to the open world, is something that the Crew 2 really ruined for me is just how, like, when you started, you could just go anywhere. Like, you start in Los Angeles, you do a race there, then you're instantly in New York doing a race there. The Crew 1 felt like a journey. Like, going back to the map here, you started in Detroit, I believe, and that's where it all went down, and you do a few intro races, and you're just hanging around here, and then you sort of expand to Chicago, and then East Coast, South, Mountain States, West Coast. And it's just a journey, like you can physically see it on the map as you're going through the story, as you're unlocking parts of the map, and everything just feels so new, and you're looking at the map thinking, wow, I mean, I can't believe there's all this world to explore, and I'm gonna get there, and it's awesome. But there is also the option to fast travel, there is the option to catch a plane, I think, in this game. I've never done that before, but so I just love that. I love the versatility in the fast travel. I love that sort of feeling of the journey that it gives you, you know? So yeah, and like I said, I mean, I don't really even want to talk about the cars or anything, because that really wasn't the focus of this game. I don't think it ever was meant to be. The graphics also look, I mean, fine, to me at least, and it's from all the Miami police people. You know, 2014 is 10 years ago. I think this game still looks good for a 10-year-old game. And the fact that when this game released, it had so many issues and the graphics weren't the best, and then a year later they released the Crew Wild Run, which was a massive update, pretty much changing the entire game, the way it looks, the way it plays, and they released it completely for free, which is amazing. And yeah, props to Ubisoft for that. I mean, this was really the golden age of gaming, 2014, 2013, so I'm not surprised, but yeah, and you know, I'm gonna miss this game a lot when it's gone. I don't know how much I'll be able to play it personally, but I hope that you all out there will see this and give this game a shot if you haven't played it before, because it's not going to be around forever, you know? And, you know, I was hoping that they would sort of make a way to play it offline, but unfortunately, let's just go somewhere else for a second. I sort of just want to show off every piece so I have evidence of it, I suppose. The Mountain States is beautiful. Let's go there. Yeah, I thought they'd make a way to sort of play this offline, but unfortunately they haven't, and they're just going to be shutting the game down forever. The game might come back, who knows? I mean, if enough people ask for it, maybe it'll it'll come back in the future. They'll release an enhanced version of the game, but as things stand at the moment, up until March, will be it. It'll be the last time that we can play this game. Let me switch cars here. So, yeah, like, I could talk about this world forever, honestly, and I have on numerous occasions to numerous people, because it's just so unique. And as a fan of the US, as someone who's always wanted to do a road trip of the US, this is like a way to do it in a video game. And that's what video games are for, right? Doing stuff that you can't really do in real life, things that aren't realistic at the moment. And I'm just so glad that I've gotten the opportunity to play this game and enjoy it as much as I have. It's truly amazing. It's truly a wonderful game. I'd love to record hours and hours of footage, but I don't think I even have the storage for that. But I'm glad that there's lots of footage online of people playing this game, and it is going to suck. It is going to suck not having the option to play it anymore. But one of my favourite quotes is, coyote there, wolf or something, is don't be sad that it's over, be glad that it happened. You know? Anyway, let's get into a police chase now. I've got this coincidental Corvette that's just swarming here. My game might crash again. If that's the case, the video will just end suddenly. But I'll keep it going as long as possible. It's the Crown Vic roadblock. Talking about the police in this game, as that is one of the major things for me. I'm a police connoisseur in video games. You might not know it from my YouTube, but if you look at my scene screenshots, you'll definitely be able to tell. This game has honestly one of the best police systems in all of gaming. Now, I use mods a lot to achieve that in games like GTA and its shortcomings, but the Crew 1, I mean, it doesn't have mods, but even if it did, you wouldn't really need them, because it's honestly amazing. For a start, I mean, a game like this could have easily just slapped on one single type of police car. Let's go do a crate so that I can show you guys what I'm talking about whilst I do it. Let's do, say, we don't want to do that one. Let's just go San Francisco. They could have easily just slapped on one different type of police car and just called it a day. But the fact that they... Oh, it's a waypoint. The fact that every single state area has its own police force, or state trooper, which is even amazing, and the fact that... I'd just like to talk... Hang on. Just like to talk about this. Go off track for a second. These little waypoints are amazing. There's... I mean, hundreds, if not thousands, in the game. They show off little, like, iconic areas, like real-life areas, and what I just really like about them is, like, they give you a little history blurb, they give you a nice little cinematic, you know, classic Ubisoft style, and it's just interesting to just go around America and learn about all these new places, and stuff like that. Anyway, so let's go start this police chase here. 5-star wanted level. What I love about the police in this game, like I said, jurisdictions is a big one. There's... Oh god. That's so bad. So, we currently have the West Coast State Troopers chasing us here, but of course you've got East Coast State Troopers, Midwest, all that stuff. And each city has its own police force as well. Well, the main cities, Los Angeles, New York, Miami, etc. Which is awesome. The police radio chatter, as you're hearing right now, very realistic, and that's something that I kind of didn't like from the Need for Speed games, how unrealistic the audio chatter is. This brings me back to sort of like Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005 days, you know? Everyone loves that game. Everyone thinks the police chatter in that game is amazing. And this game isn't on that level, but it's close, like, it's realistic. The next thing, as you're hearing right now, the sirens. I have never heard such realistic vanilla police sirens in a video game. And I love it for that. I absolutely love it for that. This absolutely trashes on the GTA sirens. They are amazing. The lighting looks beautiful as well, as you can see. Oh, perfect timing. You can see the police lighting there. Beautiful stuff. There's different vehicles, as you saw back there. There's Crown Vic, there's the Chargers, there's Ford Raptors off-road, and Corvettes for fast circuit vehicles. And yeah, that's just basically a general gist of the police system in this game. But I loved it, you know, as someone that played on PS4 before I had my PC, having this level of realism in a game was a godsend, honestly. And yeah, I am going to miss it. I am going to miss it a lot. but let's just abort this real quick so I can gather my thoughts. And let's go to Los Angeles for undisclosed reasons. I have an affinity with the city of Los Angeles, Culver City in particular, for undisclosed reasons. Yeah, so look, I think I've mainly touched on a few points. Like I said, I could talk about this game forever. It'll always be very close to my heart. It has so many amazing things about it. I haven't even touched on the multiplayer or the car physics or anything like that, but I just don't really need to. Like, I feel like I've said enough about this game, why it's so amazing, but if you could take one thing away from this game, why it's so amazing, it's the world, and it'll always be the game world. And that's something that is really upsetting, that we're going to lose the world. We won't get to play on it anymore, but this world is just magnificent. It's amazing. It does something that no other game has really done before, and it works. It genuinely works. The way that they make it feel so alive and feel so big at the same time is something that I have never seen. Like I said before, they can really only do so much detail in a game size this big, especially being an early gen PS4 game, but they nail it so well to make it feel as alive as possible, and I just love that so much. And like I said, that feeling, I really feel for you if you've never played this game and never will play it, because you'll never feel that feeling of, like, just driving right now. I can feel it, you know, just driving around the world and just not feeling like the game world's ever gonna end. Like, it's literally like driving in real life. I mean, you could keep driving forever and ever in real life and it'll never really end, and that's the feeling that you get here. You can just keep exploring, keep finding new things, and it's an amazing feeling. So I guess I should probably wrap things up for my hard drive's sake. As much as I want to keep recording this game forever, I am planning to release more footage of this game. I want to try and get as much as possible, but I just want to do a couple introductory videos, and you can also look forward to more commentary footage, gameplay commentary of me in the future. I'd love to talk about some of my favorite games, but yeah, just wanted to do a little introductory video. And like I said, if you have the means to play this, please do. Please enjoy this game while you still can. Jesus Christ, this truck. Oh my god, he's going rogue. Enjoy this game while you still can until March. We'll always love the crew. We'll always be here in our hearts. And yeah, I'm gonna try and record more videos. I'm also gonna try and upload more screenshots on my Steam. As I'm sure you guys who have seen my Steam know, I upload a bajillion screenshots, so look forward to that. Enjoy the game, and look forward to more footage. Alright guys, my name's Tia Fox, I like cheese, and peace out. I'm just gonna bear with me, just hang on guys, just need to quit the game. Stop the recording.